Oh, and welcome to. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I mean, I know what day it is. Saturday. I don't know what number of episodes this stream of Deus Ex Mankind Divided is, so we're gonna just drop the episode number. Maybe it's 8, maybe it's 9. Who knows? I've not moved the story forward any since last we had fun investigating strange snack chips in the drugstore. So, we need to go to the helipad to meet Miller so that we can go somewhere else to the Golem City, which is the Og ghetto within Prague. We have no points of interest. Excuse me. We have no points of interest and no side missions, so we are just going to head straight for the mission objective. We do have 3 practice points, so it probably would not hurt to spend them. So let's see what fun and games we have. Let's see, this is our back. Quicksilver Reflex Booster. Oh, that seems pretty cool. Maybe you can knock 2 people out at once. Let's see. Perform more coordinated feats of strength and dexterity. Takedowns on 2 adjacent adversaries simultaneously. We could do cloaks. So for example, oh, you know what one we should get is the high jumping, leap to extraordinary heights. The reason being that when we sometimes see vents that are high above us, it might make it easier for traversal purposes to be able to get higher. I do find it unsettling that his cybernetic foot has high heels. I don't know why that bothers me, but it bothers me. And then that we could also get leg silencers, which would allow us to move silently, although it doesn't really seem to be too much of an issue yet. And then, of course, we have a social enhancer. We have all of our hacking things. It might not be a bad idea to be able to start hacking into higher level security systems. We have probably come across some keypads and the like. So, why do we do this? We'll take 1 point in hacking capture level 2. That will allow us access to more advanced systems, and then we will spring. See what I did there? Spring for the jump mod. So here's a question. Ah, look at that. It works. I have no idea where I am right now. I just thought it'd be cool to jump into this place. Let's see, what do we have? Oh. Take that. Pocket secretary. What's that getting us? Linda Fletwick has been shut down. Wherever she is. Oh, look at that. Neurazepine, hypostim. Somebody has been hiding some medical supplies. How fortuitous. Where the heck are we, anyway? Oh, we're in the limb clinic. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Well, sweet. If you're just joining us, I just gave myself super springy jump legs, and I found a secret stash of medical supplies. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's go to the helipad.
Yeah, well, there's the problem right there.
Actually, let's not. I'm just curious. Well, you know what? We're gonna end up getting shot. If I use my OGs in front of the cops, they don't like that. So this is Pavar Dozov. This is the front door. You were just, yeah, I know, it's crazy how I could just sense that you were just joining. It's not like I mean, some people would be like, yeah, you knew that because you got a notification on your screen, but no, I just know it. I'm in tune with my audience. I just know what's happening at all times. We have a lot of inventory, but we don't really need to worry about, oh, things stack. Fantastic. I'm coming from No Man's Sky, where things somewhat stack haphazardly in a dumb way that I hate. Not to be bitter or anything. Let's see. Do a quick scan, make sure there's nothing important to grab. Well, this looks important. Hey, now we can hack it. Hey, that looks complicated. Alright, yes, we do want to enter. Oops. We're gonna save it. Of course, I don't know what happened if they catch me hacking it, seeing how this appears to be my office. But we'll find out. Well, hopefully we won't find out, because I don't want to get caught. You know what I mean. Notice security rating 2, now I can hack it. That was one of the other things that I bought. Because I can now hack more complicated things, which of course means more higher chances. Grammar is an issue tonight, folks. Higher chances of being detected.
Anomaly detected.
Like that.
Trace program initiated.
For example. Wow, that is slow. I don't think we're gonna make it. We are not gonna make it.
Access denied.
So what happens? Nothing. Apparently. The keypad is in lockdown. So we just gotta wait for that little thing. Appears to be a stairwell that we can get to. I don't know how important that is. Wonder if I can use my jump legs. Just get up higher. Anyway. Well, nobody came to shoot us in the face, so it's worth trying. Alright. Awesome. Once it gets there, if we get caught, who cares? But we're not gonna get caught, because we're off.
Access granted.
Yay. Wouldn't you love just to be able to punch locks open? That'd be great. Those are your big metal fists. Oh, wait, what's that? Anybody in here? Hello? Hello? Let's see, got some whiskey. A pistol. Sure, why not? Picture frame. Oh yeah. Sweet. Don't know what that did, but I'm sure it was important. Some painkillers, some drugs, got some cleaning spray. This is exciting. I'd like to know what that button did. Shucks. Now there's a vent. Sometimes you can follow along, like... Ah! It opened that storage cabinet over there. So we walked right past it. Alright, that's a weapons cabinet. We definitely want what's in there. Thank you. Triangle code, shotgun EMP ammo, and a shotgun. Remember when before? What does that do? Oh, check it out. They even moved the blocks away. I sold my shotgun before, but now I got it back. How excellent for me. And some absinthe. Little trophy. What the heck did that do? Oh, it opened a safe. Oh my god, there's so much awesome stuff here. Processor chip. Alright, first things first. First things first on the realist. Sorry, don't mean to drop a little. What the heck is her name anyway? Anyway, she's terrible. But white Australian girl trying to sound like Southern black lady, whatever her name is. Okay, can we hack it? No. That sucks. Maybe we can find information somewhere else. Sometimes they hide things. Elias Chicane. I don't even know who he is. But I'm in here, hacking his shit. Well, trying to, anyway. Now I have that song in my head. That's not good. We can't have that. Especially because I can't remember her name. Alright, we'll come, maybe later on we'll find some materials that tell us how we can further break into this innocent person's stuff and take his things, like any good agent of the law would do. He even has a he has a little meal set for himself. He's got his Daitaga beer. He's got his silverware, his roll of paper towels. He's gonna eat and read Vintage Aircrafts and Fly, the latest issue. And he's got his cup way over there. I don't know why. And then his ketchup and his mustard. He's all set. Let's see, what does he have to eat? He's got some Krupov robot cereal, Froggy Kuznati, 2 boxes of Kupov robot, probably a BOGO. He's got some beer. Oh, he's got Stretcheroo. Sure, absolutely. Some bread, what appears to be some more beer. This guy has a slight, might have a, there's more beer. Appears to be a wine set. He's a liquid lunch kind of guy. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what? Why? Yeah, there we go. You know what? If that's how you want to roll, you want to drink most of your meals. That's who am I to tell you how to live your life? I currently am not following orders. I am breaking into this man's house and stealing his things, rather than heading on to the next mission to save augmented people such as myself. So I'm really not one to judge. I am going to jump in this vent though, because I want to see where it goes. Oh, a box. Ha! And we're here. This guy really enjoys aircrafts. He also has 3 identical sawzalls right in a row, because 1 is not enough. 2 identical crowbars, some hammers that are all the same shape, just different sizes. I have a sawzall. I've never been like, you know what would make this sawzall better? 2 more identical sawzalls. But what do I know? There's a shower back here. That's convenient. Although why you would keep toilet paper in the sink, I don't know. Maybe they do things differently. What does he read when he's on the toilet? Vintage Aircraft. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Prepare your glue. Prepare your glue. You don't want to be unprepared with your glue. The worst thing is to have unprepared glue. Your glue needs to be just fucking ready to go. When you need to glue stuff, it needs to be on point. Oh, saw-sums. That's right. Maybe in the future, sawzalls are not all-encompassing. Maybe they only saw certain things. That's a very good point. More importantly, I didn't realize that is one trick-ass pimp coat. Check that shit out. Purple with a gold lame collar and white pockets. Holy, he's got 2 of them. And paint, because, why wouldn't you keep your paint with your pimp coats? Oh, look at those boots. Those boots are dope. And some shotgun EMP ammo. And a roller bag. And money. And the same boots. I want that coat. That coat is badass. Fuck this black trench coat, black ops bullshit. I want a pimp coat. I want purple with gold lame collar. Alright, we're gonna load up our tactical shotgun. I don't really know what the difference is between he is a hoarder. I don't know what the difference is between a tactical shotgun and a regular shotgun. All I know is that I'm gonna fuck shit up with my EMP if I come across them. Let's see, what can we actually use that for? Examine. Used against electronics such as robots, turrets, and cameras. They will also temporarily disable augmented targets. I would have to imagine, regardless of what type of shotgun ammo it is, it probably would do a little bit more than temporarily disable people. I would think it'd probably disable them for quite a bit. So I wonder if I can use this to shoot a camera, although I have to imagine it probably would be pretty loud, and I'm not so sure from the stealth perspective shooting the camera is what we want if we can just kind of disable it and move on with our lives. But anyway, we have rifled through this guy's, well, maybe not quite enough. Let's just look to see that we haven't missed anything. Like in this drawer, for example. Yay, crafting parts. Oh, and then he's got a vintage aircraft, the Hawk. It's like a 2-seater. Doesn't have any wheels. Oh, he's got 1 wheel. Seems like that would be important. Crafting parts, sellable hydraulic multi-pump thing. What was it? Shut this door. Yeah, I am looking forward to strategic shotguns as well, although I would imagine not so much with the strategic part. Okay. It would be really awkward if I come across this guy and I'm like, hey, just out of curiosity, if you were to have a computer, what would your password be if you had one? Not saying you have one, certainly not saying I've come across it while I rifled through your pimp coats.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on Chicane.
Chicane. Okay, that guy.
So tell me about this new lead then.
That's who we were
telecam footage
stealing from.
State police dropped it off this morning.
No worries.
Badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talus Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
It's like he's speaking English. I just don't understand what he's saying.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks.
Oh, here he comes.
Chicane now.
Getting things done. That was the experience bonus I just got. Getting things done. I do get things done. I'm a doer. Why does he have an iPad on his thigh?
Am I late? Are you two,
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Golem isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Golem City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt.
Yeah, why that would make
He
a
threatened
difference,
to
but
go
okay.
public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilet complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
I think they should have named it 227 just for the callback to the classic sitcom.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Golem City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Golem isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talus Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
This doesn't seem right.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
Well, I didn't ask you.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
Jackie
Rucker was a highly
Jensen.
respected doctor, with no
That was her
military
name.
training.
I couldn't remember her name, and I didn't want to sound like I was
Rucker is a
old.
man of
I mean, I
deeply
am
held
old.
convictions, with an
Jackie.
unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
This is the worst conversation. I mean, these people... He's a zealot! Yeah, whatever, dude. Just fly the fucking
Let's get
plane.
this over with.
Nobody's paying you to talk.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Yep.
Goddamn Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Oh, it's great.
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Oh, sure.
Trust
I'll
me.
back it up.
I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
I would think there's
Two,
probably a pretty
which is a
big
year and a
gulf
half longer than you,
between
from
being
what
a
I
mediocre pilot and being a
So
pilot
you
who's
want to
actually
talk in
had somebody
resumes,
die.
waste more of our time.
I think that...
Will you trust me to get the job done?
I think probably you could still be a somewhat shitty pilot and not have killed anybody that you were ferrying around.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
I mean, I've never been a pilot, but it still seems like there's a pretty big gap. Is he a good pilot? Well, he's never killed anyone. Perfect! I don't feel like that's a good enough qualification.
Answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talus Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all.
His arm's stuck. That's gotta be awkward. Oh,
Interesting three-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
But they don't know he actually did anything. You can't just sword someone in the face because you think he did something wrong. Because
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
boss. It's the Oodalite complex. That does not seem like a nice place. Those are all like little mini apartments. They look like shipping containers.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
fine.
Parts is
How
parts,
close did
baby.
you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here? People. Hopefully we can rustle up some side missions. There's our, that's the buddy, Talos Rucker. One man to unite us all. That's who we're going after. These folks do not seem like...
Beat it. I'm not interested.
Nobody complains when you turn the television off, by the way. They're just like, yeah, that's cool. Not like I was watching that or
I'll
nothing.
make sure you get the first dose when you go out.
Television rots your brain. Just like shutting them up, being a dick. Oh, were you watching that? My bad. Stop the oppression. What is that? That doesn't... I mean, I know it's painkiller. But, oh, hey, this guy is asleep, and he appears to be missing an arm. Why don't we see what he's got? He's got nothing. Oh, who's this person? Dr. Martine. Side quest, maybe?
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
I do, actually.
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times.
Golem.
This definitely isn't one of them.
Golem.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists tried to blow up Ruzika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the
Not
best
sure what
of
her
intentions
accent is supposed to
often
be.
go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talos Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man?
I like all the racks
narcissist.
of blood behind him. That
He
seems
has his faults,
highly
but I wouldn't
unsafe.
believe everything you see on Practice News.
You would just have
Does he
a
visit this
dozen
area
bags
to
of
accomplish
blood
much?
hanging there, like it should be
You know,
refrigerated,
you've been asking me
or
an awful lot of questions.
somehow kept. Alright, let's see. Feign innocence, deflect, justify.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get
We're gonna
augmented
justify it.
voluntarily. So I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talos was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Sure.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years,
Well, the
wasting
police
money
have
and
been
inciting
militarizing
deep
for
levels
years.
of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of Azags.
Alright, we'll see you.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
I will. I will take it to my freaky ass metal heart. Do we still have neuropazine? Yes, we do.
How are you feeling? Better?
Hey, you don't mind if I steal your pocket secretary, do you? It's just a message from your mom. He's dead, by the way. He doesn't need it. They may want to move him. That can't be sanitary. Alright, where are we going? We're going up here.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
I do not care for his attitude. Just for that, I'm gonna shut off your television.
You are safe, House. With all the shit that's about to go down, you don't want to be on the street.
On yourself, sir.
Now stay still, like a good boy. Borde vara следовать.
I wonder if there is an augmentation. Now, I have all the cybernetic arm ones. I was wondering if there was one that let me take down those guys, those big armored guys. I don't see anything. Oh, what more can we do here? Noise feedback. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. Range boost. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, the energy consumption. Probably would be handy. I didn't even know biocells recharge. Oh, I guess they do. They just only to a certain point. Alright, well, anyway. I bet, as often as you walk around, these people, like, I bet if you were to keep walking around, this guy would, these people would constantly be getting searched, and what do I know? Oh, what are they grilling? Ooh, meat over garbage. My favorite. Nothing I love more than a good garbage steak. I know the guy we're supposed to go to is over there, but we're gonna look around a bit. That's restricted. Nice to be pickpocket.
Some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded.
Alright, well, I was kind of hoping this guy would leave because we could jump in here. Not a very secure security station. You can just slide a window open. Alright, well, let's go see what we're supposed to do about this guy.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Soko. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
Do not have! We're gonna sympathize.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
That's me. Oh,
And
sorry, I
maybe
yelled
there's
at you.
a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Nothing!
Do you know where they were taken?
She just told you, dude. The Narrows.
Told you already. The
Hey,
Narrows.
what was I saying?
Instead
Hey,
of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
they took him to Gotham
Just
City.
stand there. They need help. Please.
God, she is really super annoying.
I said go.
Okay, alright. Jeez, lady. Goodness. Find Tibor in the Narrows. Alright. Do a little research, see if there's any side quests I can get while I'm here. Alright. To the Narrows. This is a horror. Lady, clean this place up. Jesus, this is a shithole. My god, look at all. Is this all. What is this? Garbage? There's no way. Look, there is no way the cops coming and ransacking your place would result in all of this garbage getting thrown on the ground. And even if it did, why don't you fucking turn the radio off and clean this place up? And why do you have that? That is the weirdest random painting to be on the ground with your copy of Encyclopedia Puritanica 2027. Sure. Seems legit. Anyway, this place is disgusting. Why don't you clean it up a little while you're upset? Look at that. They even took all your robot cereal and they threw it all over the ground. Along with your, what is this? Buns Classic. And your Poon Chips. Lady, get your Poon Chips in order. Alright.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any carnage with them.
That's alright, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Will I be streaming any XCOM 2 when the console version is released? That's a good question. Historically, I'm pretty terrible at XCOM. I would not. In fact, I'm not even sure when it comes out. I would not be opposed to it. I certainly, depending on what other things are out at the same time, I can always rent it and give it a try. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So I'm not going to say no, but I'd have to look into when it's coming out and kind of see what other things we had on the docket. I know that next up for me, most likely will be Recore, because that comes out September 13th. So, taking time for the GameFly version to arrive will probably be, towards the end of that week. Then Rise of Iron comes out like a week later, so I'm sure Mitch and I will be streaming some Destiny. And then in October, between Mafia 3 and Gears of War 4, those are kind of the big ones. So I may not necessarily get to XCOM 2 when it comes out, but I would not be opposed to playing it later on. I mean, I enjoyed the original XCOM. I never got too far in it. I've heard 2 is much better. So yeah, I'd be willing to give it a try. It just may not. It's just probably not going to be when it releases. All right, scary guard man.
That's far enough, Clank. No one gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
He doesn't know I don't have it. I could totally
That's
have
a
it.
catchy name for what? A makeshift staging area for your Golem City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the thing when it comes to streaming stuff. Like, I have stuff that I like to play, but I also get into times when I don't really have anything in mind, and if there's stuff folks want to see, I'm happy to stream things and just mix it up a bit and see what works and what doesn't work. So if you guys have suggestions, and please let us know, and we'll definitely make it a point to try to get it on the calendar in one way or another. I like streaming, but I also want to make sure that folks are getting to see stuff that they want to see. Meanwhile, I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a guard behind who keeps walking down that watches the light flashes, and then there's like a guard that keeps walking down the stairs and then back up the stairs and then down the stairs and then back up the stairs, like he's waiting for me to finish my conversation because he has something important to say. Okay, so we are not going to bribe them because fuck those guys. We'll go see if we can get in another way.
Not doing so well at that either.
You want some?
Okay. Maybe they'd be a band. Oh, wow. There's a pistol. Might as well just take it. Bunch of limbs just thrown in a bucket? Sure. Of course, why not? This is just me. Everybody does things differently. But if you're gonna keep people out of a place, you may want to try more than just some boxes blocking it as a means of stopping it. But hey, what do I know? We're gonna save it. We're gonna have to do some Houdini type shit to get past these fools. I wonder if I can knock this guy out, like, right by everybody. I can, absolutely. And now watch. These guys are, we're gonna pick up this combat rifle, we're gonna take that, and then we're just gonna, don't mind us. Right in full view of everybody. Just dragging bodies, like we do. God, that is ridiculous. Okay. Well, we can disable the lasers. We can disable major laser here.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Are you T-Dog?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know.
Getting things done. Ghost smooth operator, that's me.
I'm
a smooth
operator. Right? It seems like she can take care of herself.
But your apartment is filthy.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous
now. Let's see.
Must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops, get them to release you.
They won't talk to you. They're arresting everyone.
Everyone?
I don't think they'll arrest me. I can take care of it.
No. Please. That will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
Jeez, alright, dude.
T-Bone, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker. Or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He
Galois.
imports items for Talos, neuropazine, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
Who doesn't
That's
like
something.
favors?
Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do.
Sure, we'll help your brother.
Chicane,
Absolutely.
Get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Alright, so we have to let's take a look at all of our optional objectives. Yay. Alright, well, we need to talk to that guy. We need to free Dushan. And we need to get Tibor's key card. That's at the market, and then freeing Dushan. Let's see. I don't know where this guy would be. Oh. I wonder if that's him in there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Well, that's kind of what we were trying to do. Hey, look at that. It's just like hacking, only with punching. Can't hack that. Or punch it.
Surrounded by flanks.
Right. A little warning though. You think I'm fucking around here? Huh? You're pissing me off. Alright, you old piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games? That's how you get off.
Okay, so that was not the way to go. Apparently I can't just drop down and knock that guy out. Which I should have known. But, you know. I'll have to figure out a better way to do this. Use alcohol to quickly regain health in an emergency. That is not typically how I have seen alcohol being used. I've drank alcohol before and felt better. I don't know if I felt healthier.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Alright, so let's just out of curiosity see what other things we can see around here to know what our options are for distracting some of these folks. I'd feel much better if I could shut that camera off. Oh, those are cops. Definitely don't want to be there. I don't know who these people are. Don't think they're anybody we want to talk to, though. Okay, so this is where we need to go. It's a shop. That's Louis Galois. I'm concerned about him right now. Okay.
Look, we already know your friends are planning something. And this will all end.
I don't know what they're doing.
What happens when you hold out on me? See if I can persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet. You want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning though. This is gonna hurt. You think I'm fucking around here? Huh?
Alright, so if I were to drop a gas grenade down there, I wonder if that would...
You're pissing me off. Alright, you old piece of shit. This is...
Oh, apparently there was a secondary... I had no idea there's a secondary objective. Oh, freeing Dushan. Yikes. I think I killed him. So that was Dushan. He's probably dead now. Okay, so that's definitely not the way to go. Alright, I think we're going to call it a night, and I need to think about this, figure out how to do this. So thank you so much for joining us. I should be on tomorrow night, although with the Labor Day weekend, who knows. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. You'll always know when I'm going to be broadcasting. And of course, if you missed an episode, you can always check out the YouTube channel and catch up on past events. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday evening. If I don't talk to you, have a fantastic rest of the weekend. And I will talk to you soon. So thank you, and good evening.